Hello, everyone out there in Radio Land. This is the CHS Weekly Report for February 26th, 2021. With me today are three members of the CHS dance team. Hello and welcome. This is your host, Mr. Robert Blumenthal, CHS Assistant Principal. Ladies, hello. Thanks for coming in, literally coming into school today for two of you. Ladies, the questions are hard-hitting. They are fast and furious. Are you ready? Yeah. Question number one. It's multi-part. Tell me your name and what grade you are in. Go.
My name is Addie Egan, and I'm a freshman.
My name is Ellery Bryant, and I'm a junior.
My name is Olyvia Clark, and I'm a sophomore.
Man, you guys got it. That's it. All the questions are downhill from there. We start with the difficult questions first, and then it's easy peasy from there. So, talk to me about the CHS dance team, the unicorn, the missing piece of the extra and co-curricular programs here at CHS. So tell me about how the club got started.
Back in 8th grade, I started thinking that the high school needed a dance team. So I started talking to Mr. Blumenthal and proposed that we should have a dance team. And then things were kind of slow. We had issues along the way. And then last year, we finally found a sponsor, Mr. Gilman, through Barbara Holsclaw, because that's her cousin. And then COVID hit. So then it got hard again. But this year, at the beginning of the year, Mr. Gilman recontacted me, and then we got the dance team started.
So exciting.
Yes.
Yeah, and so this is your inaugural season. And from everything that we've heard, it's been going very, very well. Yeah. So I'm so excited. I'm so proud of you guys. I stopped by a practice to tell you that, and I want to say it publicly on the radio also. It's so exciting that this has been a long time coming. I'm really glad that you ladies were able to get this off the ground. And with as much success as you've had, even in this really, really challenging school year, I mean, this is something that you'll have for all 4 years. No doubt about it. So that's so exciting and beyond. So that's pretty cool. So let's talk about dance specifically. So the dance club is who can be in the on the dance team here at CHS?
So we're planning on having a call-out meeting at the end of 4th quarter for anyone who wants to go look at what's in for next season, and they can join. And we are still deciding how the teams are going to work, the separate teams. But if you want to go to the call-out meeting, you can find more information there. Okay.
So there'll be a call-out meeting April, May.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then it's open to any CHS student or just girls?
No, boys and girls.
Okay.
Can join.
All right. And then what do you mean by different teams? This is exciting.
We have a competition group that will go to competitions, and then we have our whole team will perform at games.
Nice. Okay. So if, depending on comfort level, years in dance, that would help decide which one. Okay.
Yeah. So basically anyone can join the performance team that will be at, we're working towards football for next year and basketball. And then the competition team will be narrowed down, but we're still trying to keep as many dancers on it as possible.
Football and basketball? That's so great.
Yeah.
Oh, so fun. Okay. So students, if you are listening or you catch this report, keep your ears open and your eyes open for call out for the 21-22 season. That's exciting. So specifically as dancers, sounds like you've been doing this for a while. So how long have you been dancing? You're the oldest.
I've been dancing since I was 3 years old. So
a couple of years.
Yeah, and I'm about to turn 17, so
okay.
A long time.
I've been dancing since I was, I think, 9 or 10.
Okay.
And I'm about to turn 16.
Okay.
I've been dancing since I was 3 and I'm 15.
Okay, so yeah, a couple years here and there. A lot of time, a lot of recitals, a lot of effort into it. So obviously, this is something that's been a really big part of your lives, and now you're able to do it here at school also, which is super cool. I'm just so tickled. The dance team, they started this year really in earnest. I know Mr. Gilman. He's not a choreographer?
No.
Okay, so, which is, I think, funny to think about for all of us who know Mr. Gilman. But who does your choreography? How does that work?
Amity McKitty does our choreo for all of the dance, all of the competition team. So our group dance and all 3 of our solos she does. And she also choreographs for our performances, like our game performances. But Crystal Rose also helps choreograph our game performances.
So she's a dance coach.
Yeah, they teach at our dance studio, so we connected that way.
Got it.
So I've been dancing with Amity forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do all of you go to the same dance studio?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. How many dance studios are there?
Well, in Chesterton, there's only maybe 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So it is a coincidence that everyone in the one studio also is on the dance studio.
Yeah.
It's not
Yes.
like, okay.
So then that's like another thing. Like we've all been best friends for forever.
Sure.
So it was even, like this first year, basically all of us that dance with each other at our studio are on the dance team. But in the years going forward,
There's gonna
others
be
will
more.
join.
There's gonna be others.
Yeah. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, great. And then, so she is the choreographer for all of it. And then she teaches you those routines for here. You practice them and then you either are performing them at games and or in competition. Is that basically right?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. How many members are there on the dance team?
There's 12 girls on our performance team, and then there's 8 girls on our competition team.
So of the 12, 8 compete.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. It's not an additional, it's not 20.
No.
Okay. Is there a limit to the number of potential dancers on the dance team, like next school year? If you get 45 girls interested, would that, like, how would that work, do you think?
We're not really sure yet, but Amity and Mr. Greenland are still working those numbers out.
Okay. Maybe a JV squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? Okay. So let's talk about the competitions. Okay. So I've seen, there hasn't been a lot of live audiences at athletic events, but I have seen you girls perform, and talk about the competition season and what does that look like and how does that work? So it's other high school dance teams that are competing with like some statewide organization. Is that
IHSDTA.
okay? And so how many competitions are there in a season?
There's a couple. They're all just scattered around different schools, so it's hard to tell. We've gone to 2 regular competitions.
Okay.
But there's definitely more than...
Yeah, so the beginning of the season is invitationals, and you can basically go to however many you want to go to. And then it turns into regionals and then state.
Okay.
And then you have to qualify, for regionals and then qualify for state.
Okay. So similarly for athletics.
Yeah.
the
Yes.
same thing. Okay. Where were the competitions, the regular season ones that you went to, and when were they?
One was at Munster, and the next one was at Homestead.
Okay. So close, far.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. And how'd you do?
We did really
We did
good.
very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first competition, our group came in first place. And then Olyvia came first place junior solo. I came first place senior solo. And Addie had an amazing first performance.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So, okay. So how does it work with the competitions? Is it, so you got a routine? Is there like, I've heard there's like different genres. Obviously there are different genres of dance. Do you have to pick one, or is there a set? Like how does the tournament kind of set up? Does my question make sense?
Yeah, our routine for this year is jazz.
Okay.
So we compete against now we are in the AAA category, so we compete against all the other AAA jazzes.
Okay.
But then for solos, it's just everyone.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't
It
matter.
goes by grade.
Yeah,
So 9 and 10 are
junior solos.
junior solos, and 11 and 12 are senior solos.
And all of the categories compete against each other.
How many categories are there?
Like hip-hop, jazz,
Kick.
I think that's
Yeah,
all
I'm pretty
of them.
sure that's all.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, do you have 4 routines?
No, we only have one this year.
Just jazz?
Yeah, and usually a team would only have one, group dance because it's hard to, do more than one,
Sure.
especially for first year.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay.
So, and next year we're thinking about doing kick.
Okay.
But then there are also ensembles, which are, smaller groups. They're, duet, trio, 4 people, 5 people, somewhere around there. I think up till 8 people, actually. And so then your team can also do that.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then so you mentioned AAA. What does that mean?
It's basically the highest level you can be.
Okay, so you're just really good.
And it's the school size.
Okay, that's
So,
why okay.
our, how we're AAA in the other sports.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so it is also based on school size.
Yes.
Okay. That was my other question. That's kind of what I thought. And so in other sports, it's like 5A and 6A.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Dance only goes up to 3A?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. And then, okay, great. And then, So then after the 2 regular season, then that's regionals.
Yeah,
Yes.
regionals is actually tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, tomorrow.
Okay, so where is regionals?
It's at Lake Central.
Okay, so how big of the region will be at LC?
North. Basically,
Yeah, all the North schools that compete.
Okay.
go to regionals, and then the South are. Do you remember where South regionals are?
I don't know.
Yeah. So basically, there are 2 regionals that you can go to.
I was gonna say that sounds like the north, like half of the state.
Yeah.
Wow. How many schools will be there tomorrow?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Like a
either.
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's quite a few.
Because there's a lot, and then but only some of them have a jazz routine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got it. And then so the others will be there.
But they might be doing others.
Right,
Yeah.
so you're not directly competing with them
No.
necessarily, but then is there also regionals for solo?
Yeah, we'll be performing our solos tomorrow too, which is just against everyone.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So then, do those solos also fall into one of the 4 categories?
No.
No, it's just all together in one.
So-
Just a dance.
Every junior, senior will compete against each other,
No matter
and
what.
every
Yeah.
freshman and sophomore will compete against each other.
Okay. Is it like? I mean, I don't have a lot of the dance experience, so I'm trying to liken it to gymnastics, where they have like a floor routine, and is it set? You have music, and then it's your routine,
Yes.
Yes.
and then yours is different.
Yeah.
than-
Yes.
And you get to pick the music and the org. Okay, I got it. Okay. Yeah. All right, I understand that. All right, and then it's the same the whole year.
Yeah, we don't change it for competition because you want to make it as best as you can.
Sure.
So we just rehearse that over and over.
In each competition you go to, the judges give you feedback. You have like a score sheet, and they record their voices during the whole time you're performing.
Got it.
So then throughout the year, you apply those corrections and continue to get better.
And get better, right?
Yeah.
So how long is the team performance, the competition one, the jazz one?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
IHS DTA limits to 2 minutes.
Yeah, each dance can only be 2 minutes long.
So
Which is-
everything is short for a dance, so it's all like jam packed together.
Oh, I'll
It's very
say.
difficult.
It's crazy, yes. It makes
very
it
tiring.
because for studio competition, which we have done like our whole life, so we're used to that. Your dances are like three 3 minutes at least. So to push it down to 2 minutes is
There's a
tiresome.
lot going on. So what about your individuals though? Your
It has to
solos?
be
2 minutes.
Still 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an intense 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's crazy. I'm learning a lot. This is great. So, okay, what is the highlight for you so far this first season of the CHS dance team?
I think a highlight for me was the game against Chesterton and Crown Point because there was fans allowed, and it was very more I don't know. It was a lot more exciting.
Yeah.
Makes a big
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
It
really
was-
fun.
I think that game was definitely a highlight for all of us.
The atmosphere was completely different
Yeah.
than the first half
Yeah,
of the
human
year.
beings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. That's awesome. Okay. And then, so what is so you've got a jazz routine, your solos may not be that, but what is, let's say, your individual favorite styles of dance? What do you think?
For the longest time, I really liked jazz, but I think my favorite style is contemporary, which is like a mix of jazz and lyrical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree. My favorite is contemporary.
Okay.
Yeah, my favorite is contemporary too.
Okay. So for someone that doesn't have any idea, I can kind of guess Palms, what that one's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kick also, I can guess what that one is like.
Yeah.
What's the difference between then jazz and hip hop for someone that really not like, are you popping and locking? Is that what you're doing?
Well, actually, IHS DTA jazz is more lyrical contemporary.
Okay.
It's very
So-
emotional.
Yeah.
Okay.
There can be it leans more towards that kind of like more emotional, like connect to your music kind of dancing, and then hip hop is just like what you would think of when you think of hip hop.
More like
Yeah.
fun like,
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, I am learning a lot. You guys are great. Okay. After regionals, how many teams place? Or how do you get to state?
It changes depending on how many dances are there, but as of now, they're taking 3 girls for junior solos, 6 girls for senior solos, and then I think they said 3 groups for AAA, and there's 4 in
Yeah.
total.
Oh,
So,
someone's going home.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then at state, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, or sixth.
We're not really sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it just depends on the amount of girls there,
Okay.
who places, but I'm not sure.
Okay. When is state?
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Okay. Man, that's so exciting. Hey, I just want to say, you guys, congratulations on a great first season. I'm really proud of you guys for getting this off the ground. I know it's been a long time coming. It's so funny you mentioned the email because I remember that now. I'm like, Ellery, I can't help you right now. You're in the middle school, but that's so exciting that you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. So hey, this was the CHS weekly report for February 26th. Thank you. Good night and good luck.